fuck did he come from? What's up, spooky ghouls and whatever the fuck you are? I'm back with another video suggesting some movies. Today we're gonna look at some very cheesy movies. Some good cheese, some of that good queso. Not that one. But first, I actually wanted to try some delicious food that my dear old mom packed me. I'm gonna have to save this one for later. Oh, this is the pumpkin spice oatmeal cream pie. I've never tried this, so my first time trying it. It looks like a normal cream pie. It smells like a normal cream pie. It's okay. Yeah, I can taste the pumpkin spice. Yeah, it's not bad. I'd rate it a 7 out of 10. That's a nice little treat. Also, what you know about these, huh? These are my favorite of the fall Little Debbie cakes line. Ever since I was a kid, every time like these were out, you know it's Halloween. We can wash it down with some Chucky's Punch. I've already had this. I'm leaving this to display. So, you know, 'cause I'm a fucking freak. I like to collect shit, even if it's worthless. Oh. If you missed last episode, we looked over some underrated horror films, and yeah, today, like I said, we're looking over some nice cheesy movies, and I will consult my book of films. Alright, let's see. Alright, like I said in the last video, these are in no particular order. There's no ranking. These are just 5 random movies that I picked out that I think you should watch or consider watching on Halloween. First on our list is Brainscan.
Edward Furlong, Frank Langella, and introducing T. Ryder Smith as the trickster. Brainscan.
I can't wait to see what you do next.
This movie is about a kid who buys a game, or I can't remember if someone gives it to him. Yeah, I think someone gives it to him. By the way, this kid is played by the kid who plays John Connor in the Terminator film. Yeah, but yeah, he buys this game called Brainscan, and it's kind of like a virtual reality type game. This is in 1994, so virtual reality, it's basically just real life. So he plays the game and he basically murders a person in the game, but he murders someone in real life too. The game is real, and it's a bit supernatural. There's this character called the Trickster. He's actually pretty cool. I remember there's this one scene where he like unhinges his jaw. It looks really stupid now, but as a kid, seeing that, I was like, what the heck? What the fuck? What the shit fuck? Yeah, a lot of these movies I've watched as a kid, my parents did not give a fuck what I watched back then. Yeah, this one is massive, super cheese. It's basically, it feels like it was made by a guy who didn't know what video games were. It's more like it's like a comedy to me at this point. It's just so over the top and funny sometimes, but also just a silly little fun movie during Halloween you could watch. So I suggest you watch that, and it's on Tubi. Like I said in the last video, most of these are going to be on Tubi, so expect that. Next movie we have is Puppet Master.
Irene Miracle, Paul LeMat, Barbara Crampton, and William Hickey as the Puppet Master.
Oh boy, this is a big one. I was obsessed with this movie, or this film, like this franchise, because of all the cool little puppet designs. There were these toys that they used to sell in the 90s. It was like to kids, and I'm going to show you a little clip of the commercial.
After years of experiments, Andre Toulon has created puppets that want to play with you. Full Moon introduces the Puppet Master action figure series. 8 dolls that come alive with movable parts and accessories to spare.
I wanted these things so bad that I went on paper and I drew them really crudely. I cut them out, and they were the figures that I had. Until I did actually get some, like, of the 90s toys. I remember I had Blade, Torch, Jester, and Retro Blade, which, if you don't know the films, then Retro Blade is just gonna seem weird to you. All these fucking things are gonna seem weird to you. What the fuck are these things? Just watch the film and you'll know. There's so many of these movies now. There's like 9, 10, 11 of them, and they just get so wild. They're just classic B movies. It was made by a company, Full Moon. Was it Full Moon Pictures? Yeah. And they have such classics as Ginger Dead Man, Evil Bong, Demonic Toys. Demonic Toys is actually pretty good. I like Demonic Toys. And then there's Dolls, which is also pretty good. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, these movies were a big part of my childhood. It's basically about all these psychics going to this hotel to discover that I think one of their friends died, and there's little puppets running around. There's spooky things amok little guys, and there's cool little effects in this movie too. There's like stop motion. There's cool puppetry. At times it feels like it doesn't know what it wants to be. Like, it wants to be a puppet movie, and then it wants to be this slow drama, psychic drama, and then, like, you know, just watch the movie. It's so weird. Another thing about those toys, Leech Woman in the 90s, the 90s toy of Leech Woman, she was anatomically correct. And how do I know that? It's because of this 13-year-old video.
Other versions feature gold dresses. She has nipples, which I always appreciate in a figure. That is accurate. That is anatomically correct.
Yeah, weird. They sold those to kids, by the way. But yeah, Puppet Master, great B-movie schlock to watch on Halloween. I suggest actually watch the first one, maybe the second one too, and then 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are probably my favorites because it's one story. 3, like, they take place in the same time. The puppets are actually the good guys in these ones. That's another thing about these movies. The puppets are either bad or good. It's one or the other. It's so convoluted and weird. They're fun. I like them. This movie is also on Tubi, so yeah, watch it. Next movie on our list is Critters.
Dad's all torn up and Mom's got like a harpoon sting in her neck, and they're getting bigger.
Critters. They bite.
Did you notice that sound? The music that was used in that? That's actually a song from the Nightmare on Elm Street movie. That's weird. This movie is about about these, like, little tiny alien creatures that fall onto Earth, into this farm with this family, and it's, you know, pretty self-explanatory. You know, critters, they kill people and stuff. But what makes this movie interesting is the critters are being hunted by space bounty hunters, shapeshifter people, and they do all sorts of things in the movie. One of them actually transforms into a rock star. I don't know if he was a real rock star. My mom really liked this movie, I remember, and I actually got her one, like a prop of a critter for, I think it was for Christmas. She loved that, and I'll probably get one myself in the future. They're like really cute little guys. The movie's pretty funny sometimes too, like and you saw in the intro where one critter gets fucking blown up, and then the other critter says "fuck." This is stuff like that makes me love these movies. There's like Critters 1, 2, which took place on Easter. There's the third one, which had Leonardo DiCaprio in it for some reason, and the fourth one, of course, every horror franchise has to go through this someplace. Hellraiser did it, Leprechaun did it. They went to space in the fourth movie. Who would have thought? One of these days, Michael Myers is going to go to space. Let's see a Michael Myers movie in space. Jason went to space too. What is it? What the fuck? So yeah, this movie is on Fandango at Home. I have no idea what that is, but I looked it up and that's what that's on. The next film is pretty good. It's called House. No, not that house, this house.
Horror has found a new home. House. Enter at your own risk.
So basically, it's about this this author who moves into his aunt's house after she dies, and what do you know? It's haunted. But it's not your typical haunted house movie. It's like a Stephen King movie. It's like it's really weird effects. It's almost silly, but really creepy at the same time. There's this. I remember when I was little, me, my brothers, and some of my cousins were having all like a sleepover, and we were watching the movie, and the scene where the lady in the purple dress came on screen, that scared the shit out of us. And I think it gave my brother Ricky nightmares for a couple of days. There was also another scene where like a monster comes out of the closet. That one was pretty scary too, but man, there's so many cool effects, and the soundtrack is pretty good too. Yeah, pretty cool movie all overall. There's like a villain, like this kind of zombie-ish villain. I won't say anymore. Shh. You should also check out the second House movie, which I would say is worse than the first one, but it still has its charms. It has a fucking worm dog. How can you not love this thing? Yeah, both of these movies, I think they're on Tubi. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, so sorry. Alright, last movie on the list is, drumroll please. Thanks, you fucking dick. Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum terror.
Jesus coming and he is
Maximum King.
Maybe tomorrow will be our world again.
Dino De Laurentiis presents Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive.
This movie was directed by Stephen King, and it was based off of his short story called Trucks, which was in the Night Shift collection. It's only like 8 pages, and it's actually a pretty creepy story. There's actually, here, I'm gonna read you this, the last line of this story. And if I close my eyes, I can see the production lines in Detroit and Dearborn and Youngstown and new trucks being put together by blue collars who no longer even punch a clock but only drop and are replaced. 2 planes are leaving silver contrails etched across the darkening eastern horizon. I wish I could believe there are people in them. That is so chilling. Like, a lot of these, check out Night Shift, by the way. There's a lot of cool, great stories in here, like Children of the Corn. Let me see. Going off on a tangent here. I just really like this storybook. There's I Am the Doorway, The Mangler, The Boogeyman. Great story. Gray Matter, which in the Creepshow TV, like Creepshow Shutter show, they actually did an adaptation where it has Tobin Bell in it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Trucks is the name of this one, which Trucks Maximum Overdrive. By the way, Stephen King was like so fucking coked out of his mind while making this movie. I don't think he even remembers making the movie. But yeah, it follows a world where suddenly all cars are suddenly sentient and they start killing people. And by the end of the story, they force these people in the gas station to like just be the slaves, like filling them up with fuel constantly, not getting a break, and by the end, it's just like there's no hope for humanity. Even the planes are fucking sentient too. But this movie just dials it up to fucking 11, and it's so silly. It's such a silly movie. That the truck with the Green Goblin, the toy truck with the Green Goblin thing on it, so silly. Fun fact, one of the actors in this movie is the voice actress for Lisa Simpson from The Simpsons. So anytime I watch this movie and she's on screen and you can hear her like screaming, yelling, I just imagine Lisa in this movie. It's very weird. Also, the movie soundtrack was made by AC/DC. I wish I could get this on like the soundtrack on vinyl. It's actually pretty fucking badass. Like the pretty goddamn cool. Yeah, it's very silly. I don't think most people would like it today. I know they did like another, I don't know if it was a TV movie or just a regular movie of just trucks, but I tried watching it like 5 minutes in, I got bored and fell asleep. I'll probably try again sometime, but yeah, if you want to watch a very bizarre, very 80s movie directed by a fucking coke maniac, watch Maximum Overdrive. And hey, what do you know, my time is up. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video and you haven't seen the last video, I'll go ahead and link that in the description, or I'll link the playlist in the description. Next up, next video, next Friday, we are looking at best anthologies, so tune into that. Like the video. If you have any more movies that you have watched that you consider underrated, leave them in the comments. You know the drill. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you next Friday.
You think I'm mad, don't you? Perhaps we're both mad.